back. Talking about the jacks in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming.
Alright, so today's video is going to be all about planning. Why are you confused?
Whole strawberries I get. Maybe they're freeze-dried or something. But whole corn kernels? What is this?
I don't know.
I think we have to get it.
No, we don't have to. No,
I have to know.
no. Anyway, today's video is all about planning. Kara and I are about to formulate a plan, but first we need supplies. We need some coffee, some garbage bags, and various other assorted items. So we're at Family Mart.
Unnecessary junk food.
That's not necessary ever. That's not even junk food.
I said it was unnecessary.
I thought about it, and maybe definitionally she's correct. You have the money. You are the bearer of the money.
You're the bearer. Things.
Anyhow, Liang Bei Latte.
Oh. And the trash bags.
Oh, 一个最大的垃圾袋。
好。帮我抽一个再爆。
Yep.
Hey, you stole it from me.
Alright, so behind us is our work ideas, our videos, like what we're going to be doing for this week, how we're going to be doing it. Kara and I have been meeting for like an hour and a half now, trying to figure out how we want to do things and in what way we can combine both of our channels. Just like really boring logistic stuff, but really necessary stuff in order to figure out the direction that we're going in and how we're going to get there. If you've ever noticed this board before in other videos, like in the past, like this was a lot uglier, but what happened was I had to leave the room to go do something, and upon returning, Kara made it beautiful. So yeah, I think she's actually making it more beautiful. The best pieces of advice that I've gotten about YouTubing and about making things and about being a creative person who actually puts stuff out online is partly from day 9, where he said to show up, be consistent, and make actual content. And partly from Casey Neistat, where he said, you know, ideas are cheap, it's the execution that's everything, and that's probably more of a paraphrase. But that was his point, is that it isn't about having a great idea for a video, it's about actually making that idea into a video. So everything on this board is pretty much stuff that we can like actionably do in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks, by the end of the night. And all of our actions are more or less aimed at either increasing viewership, making our content better, finding new places to put our videos, basically looking for our audience. Because like the idea is we're already making pretty okay content, but we need to find the people who also think it's pretty okay. It's an interesting thought, isn't it? Finding your audience. Like, most people think I need to find more people to look at my stuff, but the idea is that your audience is already out there. There's already somebody who would like the things that you're making, but the hard part is now finding them. Kara, tell us what you're doing.
I'm coloring this in.
Kara, elaborate on what you're doing.
Aesthetics are important. If you don't like what you're looking at, if it looks like a mess, even if it's like all good ideas and I don't know, like quality, interesting things, then you're still not actually going to look at it. When you look at it again, it's just going to look like another mess, and the act of actually writing it down is completely pointless. Aesthetics are important.
So I meant like, why are you writing that heading? You sort of,
Ew.
yeah.
Well, hashtags are important.
And why are hashtags important? Tell us, for people who don't understand the internet.
Well, I mean, for most websites nowadays, like Tumblr and Twitter and YouTube to a certain extent, you've got to have the right tags. If you don't have the right tags for your stuff, then a lot of people won't look at it. And especially for websites like Instagram, people almost exclusively look at certain tags. And having no tags on a picture is going to get you absolutely no views. And having the right tag on your picture could get you all the views and all the followers. So it's important to know which ones are good for what you're doing.
So you wanna be hardcore with...
So I just realized, and Theron informed Kara, that she forgot the H.
I never claimed to be a
in
speller.
hashtags.
Never claimed to be a speller.
So it now says has tags. I think you should just leave it. Clearly has
No.
tags is wonderful.
Don't be ridiculous.
This ain't Christopher Williams, still some empty got to feel one, cats I got to feel some. To let niggas know that if you fuck with big and heavy, I get up in the ass like a wedgie.
As a general rule, we like to do something on this vlog. Every day, we'll choose a different activity or something that we think will really stand out, and we try to like make that part of the vlog, or to tell a story. And today is really neither of those, and that's because a vlog is supposed to be a day-to-day experience, and every now and then you need a day where you can just sit and focus on logistics. Like, what are you gonna do next? How do I make better content for you in the future? How do I link my channel with Kara's channel? How does both these channels work together to bring to you guys the best possible content we can make with the equipment we have? Today was about planning and plotting and figuring out our next step and how to maximize our viewership and where to put our videos and what hashtags to use and what social media programs, what social media platforms to stand on and which ones not to. I mean, it was a variety of different things that are all pretty much logistics. And unfortunately, logistics take a really large amount of time. With about as many hours as I put into making a video, and let me tell you, it's many, I do at least that same amount in social networking, in trying to find new places to do things. And unfortunately, there's no like set guide for this. Like, people have tips and people have things that they think works, and some of them are honest things that people have used in the past and that they know work. Whereas others, I think, pretty much are just to inflate their own view count. Basically what I'm saying is there's no guide, and most of it is trial and error and trying to find the right places to put your videos and trying to find what works, basically, what works for you. In a way, I kind of like that, because it means that I get to be very creative in the way that I try to solve these problems. There isn't, like, necessarily a right or wrong answer, but, like, many different paths there. The problem is, if the paths were easy, not many people would try to walk it. So it's not like, I mean, you really just have to keep trying new things every day and not getting discouraged and continually putting new stuff out and putting it in new places and hoping that it picks up. Today was basically one big meeting talking about how to do that best. If you were looking for something more outdoors and scenic, involving parts of the city, look at yesterday's vlog, or the vlog before that, or any of the other vlogs. But today's vlog is just about plotting, planning, and logistics.
Says who says me, the lyrical. Niggas say a Biggie off the street, it's a miracle. Left the drugs alone, took the drugs along with me. Just for niggas acting shifty. Sticks and stones break bones, but they gotta kill you quick, especially when...
Alright guys, if you like our content,
Well,
please
not today's content.
Alright, yeah, not today's content. Today's content was terrible. But if you like the rest of our content, then please subscribe.
And if you like art being made, seeing art being made, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and link is below.
Okay, this doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Unless you say link in the...
Oh, fun! Alright.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
link is below.
like do something with your hands and then do this. But you're like...
Fine! Bye, bye, bye.